That's crazy. Hey guys, it's your girl, Khadijah D. Even though I turned off the camera came on. I'm not prepared. I had my head tie on. It wasn't a prepared day today, so it was all right. So, and it's been off because school has been off since last week Friday. KK didn't have school today. She didn't have school yesterday, so that's what's been going on. Yeah, but it's been a long day for me thus far. Not I'm lying, not been a long day. I just been sleeping, trying to get her to clean her room. Guys, we've been successfully throwing away some toys. Katana, granted, I have a few things that her dad has given her over the years. Like, the thing what goes over the kid's head, and I feel like I feel so bad. I suck. But she actually did use that. I forgot what it's called, but it goes over the baby's like crib or bassinet or pack and play, and it just has the music thing. I didn't keep the whole thing because that'll just be absurd. I took up a few things off of that, and I kept those things, and yeah, so I kept those over time. Hopefully she appreciates it. Hopefully she remembers. Well, she don't remember it, but I tell her, Dad gave her this, so so she has those kind of things. Like, but we need to throw the other toys away. We have books in here for babies, for babies. So I had some for my foster daughter. I had some from my KK. I think it actually was my foster daughter. I had a book or two from when I was a kid, and it was ripped. So, but I think I kept them. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna give some books. I'm gonna have to give to Girl Scout. If you don't know, KK is actually doing. She's working on her goal award for Girl Scout to give books to the girls in Camp Kaufman from age 5 to 12th grade. That's the age they have to go to camp. So they have that right. And so we're making a library at Camp Kaufman for the girls. So we're doing that at the moment. And my daughter, so some of the books that she has, because she's in 5th grade right now, so she has stuff from from 1st grade until 12. She actually has stuff from kindergarten, but we're doing I think 1st to 12 of books. So yeah, technically 5 is kindergarten, but yeah, um, they're not allowed to technically sleep over until 2nd grade. So yeah, until they're brownies. So that's what's going on right now with that. How you doing? What's going on? So we're just we're cleaning up, you know. I threw out, I want to say, two, like 3 bags. These bags are all the different sizes. So we had like one big black bag, one like medium, one small bag, and then, yeah. So we had that. Now we're working on a big bag. When I say big bag, like a big hefty bag to throw things out. I've been throwing away like old underwear, old undershirts. Like usually I say don't. I'm like, nah, just throw it away. I found a teddy bear when the baby was here. I threw that crap away. I try not to keep so much stuff when the baby was here. Hi, thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Just because it can be a lot for her. I feel like you keep some memories and keep some pictures, but try to keep too much and try to keep more of her stuff. God, I know it could be overwhelming and just she thinks about like baby. So I kind of be very mindful of that, keeping things of her and of the baby and stuff like that. Um, I cannot imagine people who lose children because it could be it's a lot. It seemed like it's a lot, and she wasn't even my child, But I treat her like my kid because I loved her. Uh, well, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for coming in. I'm just seeing your things, so don't think I'm ignoring you. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on right now. So we're doing some, I want to say fall cleaning. We're about to be in fall. I love fall. We're in September. This time of the year, this is not that hot. It's nice until like about March. This is the time of year I like. But I like the honestly the end of the time of year the most. First of all, I'm born I think I'm born in the fall, right? No, I'm born in winter. To November. November starts winter. Okay, and I'm born after the 20. Usually those season starts 21st, 22nd around those times. So I'm technically born in the winter, which is fine. I still love winter. It's my favorite time of the year. It could be. I feel like I'm a default kind of person. How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm born November 29th, if you didn't know. And so I probably am a person like no matter what situation I'm in and God has given me, I'm happy with that. Like for me, I'm like, it's the best time. Like if I'm born in November, best time. I'm technically well, not with me born in America, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish I was born in Jamaica, like my rest of my family, I feel like the outcast in a way, and they treat you differently when you're born in a different country. But it's neither here or there. Um, but yeah, it's I think whatever God gave me, I'm just grateful. I'm like, I'm born in November. Excellent. I love winter. Like I just try to be happy whatever he gives me. And yeah. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. They have this thing called Boost. I heard this girl talking about. I really don't know. I think it's like a TikTok thing they try to put on YouTube. Who knows? But how's the day thus far? Like, what's going on? So right now, they're clearing out her room. Yo, something absurd happened. So I'll be in my apartment because either I'd be outside or I rarely be in my apartment. But like when it's days to rest, I just try to rest and I know I have to get up like really, really early for when Katanya's in school. So these kind of days I just rest in. I didn't go nowhere Saturday. I ain't going nowhere yesterday. I meant to go actually somewhere. It's been taking about a couple of days to clean her room, not gonna lie to you. Um, and surprisingly, she's 10 now, so I think her emotional attachment to some of these things are not as bad. Before it used to be like, if we threw something away, mind you, I clean up half the room. I clean up half the room, I'm not gonna lie to you. She's barely cleaning the other half. I'm like, I don't live in this room. You need to do some of the work. Like, she just throwing away one thing. So I'm here like throwing things fast, you know. But she's a kid, so you know, it is what it is. Um, when she was younger, I was like, this has to be spick and span. But after I actually got older, I was like, I can't stress myself out and it's her room. But I still want it to be clean and tidy, you know. Things away, clothes where it belongs, things on hangers. And the thing where she has also, she don't take out the clothes that's small for her. So it'd be in there for like a year into it and it can't fit. I'm like, girl, throw that crap up. Like, throw it away. Give it to me. We put it in a bag. I have all her clothes from when she was a baby. I know. I don't have to start giving it away. And this is in my mind, even though if you've been watching my content for a while, I want to move so bad, right? So in my mind, I'm setting up for moving. You know, I've been saying I want to move for years. I want to move. I want to move out of here. The first day I came from the shelter from this place. If you don't know, if you're new here, I used to be homeless in the shelter in New York City. But I never wanted to live in a project. If you don't know, I live in a projects in New York City, public housing, and they're under attack right now. But yeah, that's another story with the government. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to move out. I've been saying I want to move out for a while. Rent went up based on how much you make. You think I make like it's a whole thing. They give you it's 30% of whatever you make. It's technically less rent than most places in New York City. If you know, most people pay like 50% more than they actually like 50% of what they usually make in to pay for rent, which is crazy. But I'm working on that with my people with policy. But you know, it takes time. Um, but it's just a lot. Like if you don't know, if you've been watching my content, I've been throwing a lot of things away the past, like, I want to say 3 or 4 months. Like, I threw my dresser away. I threw out some stuff that didn't belong in there or things I needed to keep. What do y'all do with y'all electronics? Because every laptop I have in my lifetime, I still have them. Like, maybe I should put the other laptop in my closet. But every laptop I've owned in my lifetime, since I had Dell over, I want to say 15 years ago, I still have that laptop. It's a green Dell. My personal information is on it. I don't know what unless I literally dip it in water and then throw it away. I keep all my laptops I've owned and I bought in my lifetime. I own them still. Like I don't throw them away. Computers are different because my mother bought those computers and when I left I didn't bring the computers with me. So any electronics I have in general, I have kept them. Whether it was a broken phone, I still own them. Oh, one I haven't. My first time, I'm so proud of myself, but you know what it is? It was already broken, so I didn't care. I had a Samsung phone, but it was working fine, but it was just slow, and I like phones to be very, very fast. You got to actually clean out the storage and all that, but so I have a lot of stuff. I record, things like that. I download a lot of files for my job, right? So, the screen ended up going. At the time I had a new phone, so it didn't matter. But I the year after that, I almost get a phone almost every year. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hi, how you doing? If you're coming in and listening to your girl, but yeah. So Oh. Anyway, how does this work? What's it about? Why is it a dollar sign? That's interesting. Anyway, so that's happening, right? And I've been talking for that long. Damn. Mataka lots. My God. So what happened? What I was saying? I got distracted. I got distracted. There's nobody in here. That's crazy work. But all that stuff happened with I was talking about keeping electronics. Da, 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 da. KK, hurry up, babes. Get it together. I'm on live, but get it together, please. Um, so all like in my mind, I'm moving. So I've been downsizing. I have this barrel from when I was in my old house in Queens. If you don't know, I grew up in Queens. Um, Majority of my life is in Queens, right? I always loved Brooklyn. Always want to move here. And I'm finally here. Yay! Live my Brooklyn life, but now it's expensive. I'm like, damn. And so I have a barrel here. When I was younger, they always told you to keep bills for a couple of years. So I did that. The problem was now we're in the more electronics age, and this stuff is over. This stuff is older than Kataya. I have papers in here of bills older than my daughter. So I definitely need to throw them away. So I need to go before I move this barrel again, because this barrel moved from me to Queens to Brooklyn storage. Two storage units. This means two storage units. And back into my apartment. I need to look in the stuff. Like also I had bills on my counter. Like if you have like a catch-all area for like bills and stuff. I was holding on to stuff, and if you don't know, envelopes, because they have the in general glue and stuff like that attract roaches. So it's good to always throw that away. I learned that from Exterminator. And I also learned that from like a thing back in the day when somebody was saying they was looking at envelopes and they didn't know roach things was on. It's disgusting. But I learned that like over 10 years ago. But anyway, so this barrel, I'm pointing to like I can see it. This barrel has stuff from in here. I remember what in this barrel when the baby came here. The baby was here 22. So in 22, no, 24. Did she come in 20? She came in 21, I believe. No, she came in January, so 22, 20, 23. I don't know. She was with me for 2 years at the point. I put the stuff in 21, I believe. Yes, because I put the stuff away in storage before she came here. She came in January. I think I put this about in like November, October, November of 21. And hey, how you doing? So I'm just talking. I look at the screen. So if you're in here chit chatting, I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, so I remember seeing look at my old diary. Talk about my mother in my diary. I was talking about crap. Can't write. I'm a horrible writer. I'm like, damn, I wrote very bad. Like I have very bad grammar now, but I have very bad grammar then. So, but yeah. So that's happening. This barrel have just a bunch of like Capital One bill. Like I have stuff in here that do not belong here. So what I plan to do, because I do have stuff in here like a bag with full of papers and stuff like that. Like I have my yearbook. I have my stuff when I got married. I think I have it. A book when I got married, or did I leave it in Jamaica? I don't remember. I have a bunch of stuff like that, and I plan to just take out all the stuff that don't belong in the barrel. Like I think I have like books when I was like in high school. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry. That sounds dumb to have stuff like that. But some people, they have went through fires and all this stuff and they don't have memories. I'm going to keep all of that. So I'm keeping like stuff I think makes sense. Like old diaries, old books from like high school, I got report cards. I don't have all of them because some of them were left at my house in Queens. And then I knew they threw it away. My mother, they cleaned the basement for my mom. Um, but yeah, all those stuff I'm going to keep, and then other stuff like bills and stuff, which is a lot of them, I'm gonna throw out because it's been over 10 years. If I don't need them now, I'm not gonna get that. And that's the thing I have to put in my mind. Like, when is the last time I used this or need this thing? If I didn't need it in the past 10 years, I'm surely not gonna need it again in the next 10 years. So I'm gonna throw those things away. And I want to become a hoarder. My mother was a small hoarder. She wasn't like a hoarder, like the ones you see on TV. It could have got to that point, but she didn't. And I don't want to become even my mother's type of hoarding. So I'm just like, I need to throw things away. And like, what it is also, I have emotional value because I don't have that much people in my life. So I hold on to things. Like I hold on to people. I don't have any people to hold on to other than my daughter. She's a people, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go after I go do my daughter's room probably next weekend or so. I'm gonna open up this barrel and take crap out of it. The stuff that I have in this area near my bed though, I can't get to that till I move. When I move here, I'm going to throw away my mattress, throw away my bed frame. I, if you don't know, I threw away my half of my bed stuff. Like my bed frame is from my old bed, and this mattress was from I bought a new one on Amazon, which I don't think is the greatest, but I'm surviving with it. I bought this. It's not a frame, but not the spring. It's not technically a spring. It's not springy, but the base of the bed, I bought a metal one. Also, I'm a heavier girl. I'm over 300 pounds. Having a wood bed, even though it lasted me for a couple of years, it didn't survive. So, because of that, I have a metal frame. I think when I can afford, when I move, I'm gonna get another metal frame, but the one we can move. I'm gonna get one of those. I hope it don't. Well, it shouldn't move like one in the hospital. One in the hospital is it's so comfortable. You know, moving. I know it's good for circulation, and all that. I didn't like it. It annoyed me, but I know what it was good for when I was pregnant. So, well, I wasn't pregnant anymore. Postpartum, yeah. So, I'm gonna get a bed like that, and it could be comfy and just, you know. I need to be able to afford that. That's why I need to make money on these platforms. I need to be able to afford these things. I need to go to UPS, Katanya. I bought some stuff. It's there. Katanya, Herb, I want to go to the UPS store. I bought some stuff. There's stuff waiting for me there. Chomp chomp. Oh shoot. I wanted to get her hair done this week. Do we have time for that? That's a real question. I actually we have time on Saturday to get her hair done. I want to put her some twists. Some nice little twists. I want to get my hair done too, but I paid $130 something. I paid $130 approximately to get my hair done last week, and I gotta try to keep it in. I never even take my hair out this fast, so I'm like, I don't have money like that to be doing my hair, so I just gotta do Katanya's hair and just keep my hair like this. It's a mess. It's not a mess. I just don't know what to do with it, and then I don't know. But I don't want to take it out this fast. Gotta take care of my hair. Do 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 do. Thanks to whoever came on. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for being here at least. Bye. People were here. And I feel like I should stay on. But I don't know. Like, just a while ago, I wasn't able to. I thought nobody was in the room. I thought it was to myself. I don't know what just happened. All right. I'm going to tell y'all what was on my screen before. On my screen, I saw a dollar sign. Oh, damn person left. I saw a dollar sign and I saw a zero. Usually on the screen, if you do live, you see how many people are in here, how much likes you have, things like that. Before, I thought nobody was in here listening to me, so I was like, why talk if nobody's listening? You know, I honestly do that all the time because I'm in front of the camera all the time, so it's like, I'm always doing that regardless. But I was like, why being here? You know, no. To come to find out people are actually in here. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I don't know what happened, but thanks to people who are listening and being here for me because y'all amazing. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.